Yeah, I went to Monster Jam.
Oh yeah, how was that?
Cash was there. It was a very.
Scary. Why?
It's just an interesting place. To be honest, some of the crowd was just like. At some moments, it was at the Angel Stadium. At some moments, you felt like you're at a baseball game, just like a mixed crowd. The part that really reminded me that we were at a monster truck show was the sheer amount of kids. I posted one and some dude responded to my story. He's like, I remember this was cool when I was 6. I'm like, well, I'm 16 and it's still cool, so fuck you. And then so there's a bunch of kids with their parents drinking. That lets you know that you're at a monster truck show.
Kids are drinking.
They look like it.
Okay.
I mean, they're just sitting with tall cans in like the fucking cup holder and you're not sure if it's theirs or their parents. Okay. We had these 2 dudes behind us. Oh man, their brains only worked out loud. It was fucking hilarious.
What were they saying?
The worst shit ever. Everything bad you can think of. Just picture 2 guys that wore metal militia in high school. Okay. Now they're 34 and they hate their kids.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they were talking shit about their kids?
To their kids, about the show.
Wow.
There was one woman driver and
oh no.
They gave it to her.
Jeez.
Oh yeah. She was out there trying to show out, and they're like, it came to the freestyle round or something, and they just kept saying like, yeah, she's got no balls to do it, man. Because they're referring to the backflip. Everyone that night was trying to backflip their trucks, and they couldn't nail it. Okay. At that moment, that night kind of gave me the same feeling I think people get from wrestling. Because the whole night, everyone would attempt a backflip, and actually, the woman driver was the second closest one. She actually got her truck to rotate a couple times. She couldn't land it. It was crazy because, the one and only Gravedigger went out there, put on a show.
And did he backflip?
First of all, the dudes that drive for that franchise, like, I don't know what they teach them that's different from the other people, but you could tell they come from the old school. They have no hesitancy. Like, they pull the truck out, they put it exactly where they want to start, they back it up, and then when they hit the throttle, it's just nonstop. Those guys, the way they drive is like they land, they pitch the car on 180, and they're back up in the air. Okay. They get fucking high. Okay. Like, that part I didn't anticipate. I'm talking like 2-3 stories in the air. Wow. I'm like, I don't even know how the fuck you do that. So whatever, Gravedigger's just killing it. We're like, whoa. You know me, I'm getting ready to dig the invisible trench. I'm like, bring my man to first place. Yeah. He puts on this stellar performance, and he goes to approach the backflip, and he goes and he gets the truck up, and then he fucking hits neutral with like his elbow or something, and then so the truck just like dies and like falls on its head. Aww. So everyone's like, whoa. So he was first.
He didn't have the balls, man.
So he was first. Then the lady driver goes out. She don't have no balls.
Yeah.
She's a lady. Careful, she's gonna hit the parking meter.
Well, she did like a 360, and you could hear all the guys there like, typical woman going in circles, everything you'd expect.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah. So
not funny. Like, I'm not saying. Yeah. I'm saying it's.
Oh,
funny.
women are funny.
No. Classic driver misogyny. Yeah, and sexism from like 30 years ago.
Her run was.
Learn how to read a map.
Her run was off to like a decent start, and then she fucking lands the truck, like the center of the truck, like on a big ass mound. And then because the 2 guys behind us, no cars better than women. Yeah. First of all, those guys all night would say some shit was wrong with the truck, and it's not what was wrong with the truck. But like one guy, like his truck just kind of like. He landed and it just like, it wouldn't start. So his run was over. And they're like, yeah, dude, he fucking tried to land it in reverse. Like, you can't do that. And all of us were like, how do you know that? And then one of them was like, dude, he broke the fucking axle. And I'm sitting there like a nerd, like, actually, that's the rear differential. So the woman like lands her car and she has to stop the run because I didn't realize like when they drive that the cabin is open. So whatever like gets fucked up goes up into their seat.
Okay.
So she has like a piece of fucking debris that she's like kicking out of the truck, and then someone actually had to run out and pull it out. So they pull it out, and she lines up to do the backflip, lands it.
No way.
No, I'm playing. She rotated the truck.
Oh, damn! I was into that.
She gets it up, she rotates it like a couple times and lands on her head, but she got the closest, so the fucking crowd goes nuts, and the crowd votes like their score. She gets placed ahead of Gravedigger.
Whoa!
The whole stadium's like, whoa, pissed, dude. Not happy.
What was her name?
Kara.
That was her car's name?
Oh, no. She drove, like, her car.
Makeup shopping or something
It was
like that?
Soldier Fortune. Yeah, makeup. Yeah. Oh, what, like Cookie Bakery Girl? Yeah, her shit's, like, army themed.
It's a dope-ass car.
I mean, yeah.
It is.
No, it's a cool car. It just felt like definitely like a brand deal in the middle of it all. But whatever. So she goes out, she lands that. So then the last dude in the lineup is the son of a gravedigger. It's like the literal son of the original gravedigger driver.
Okay.
And it's kind of cheating because the gravedigger franchise, they basically have 2 cars on the grid.
Yeah.
So if one of them fucks up, it's like they can still protect the family name. So that boy goes out there fucking it up, going nuts.
And did he do the backflip?
Bruh. So he has this crazy ass run. He did some crazy shit earlier in the night where he was like up on 2 wheels around a corner, just like babied it, just whatever. Dope ass run. And he goes up to the backflip. Everyone's like holding their breath. They're like, huh? He does it. He lands it. And then on landing, he crashes into Gravedigger and he pops the tire out. So it was like the ultimate, like, he trashed the car on the land. Fucking stadium's going crazy. He like hops out the shit, rips off his helmet. He's like kicking the tire. He's like, make some motherfucking no. Like he's like, I'm the fucking man. And then, the whole stadium's like, get her out. No, I'm playing.
Oh my God, dude.
So then, we all get up. We're digging the trench. We're like, oh, Gravedigger, yeah. But, I watched all that and then I thought, this is cool, but they just need to get some of those dudes from like the Dubai drifting videos. I think those guys would put on a better show because they get in a cord like sideways.
Yeah.
On the freeway. Yeah. If they gave them that shit, they're like, bruh, and there'd be one wheel just spinning. It's just like a top, dude. They just go up and just fucking. Yeah, they would have like.
Yeah, and they do this shit with like Bugattis too.
Yeah, and you name it. They don't care. They know what they're doing. These dudes, I'm like, I feel like they have the brain capacity to drive a car like each individual tire.
Balancing on top too.
Yeah, that's what I want to see. Monster Jam is kind of in a bubble because their talent pool is very exclusive. I think they need to open it up to the world. There needs to be a Formula One of Monster Jam where it's like drivers from all over.
Yeah. Is it dangerous?
Monster Jam?
Yeah.
I mean,
like when you crash or land upside down, like was she
no,
ever in
the fucking the frame underneath is so stiff, it is nuts. We were watching them like as you drive by when they shift the gears, the whole like the driver is like glued to it.
Okay.
it's pretty intense. Basically, I say all that to say like we should just quit this and start driving monster trucks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I think we'd be really good at it.
I'm down. Honestly, YouTube's hitting the shitter.
Yeah, just switch it up.
So, yeah, like I said before, iterating is important.
Yeah.
Pushing yourself.
Yeah.
So, monster truck driving, I think, is next on the chopping block.
Also, it's kind of like wrestling in that, like, all the drivers have to get out and do, like, these post-drive interviews, and they refer to everyone as the fans because they don't want to acknowledge that it's all kids.
Okay.
But, like, they have to... they have to like give a speech and they're like, man, the fans out here showing love, show love for Zombie. There's the truck named Zombie and all the kids would go like this.
Okay.
They have a whole stadium just.
Okay.